highest vibrations, to those resonating in the beautiful, okay, handsome, whatever you want to call it, zodiac of Gemini. How are you doing? How are you elevating on this beautiful journey of life? Now, before we really get into it, I will speak on yes, it's been a while, I've been away. But if you have yet to meet my acquaintance, it is a pleasure to meet you. I am Tears, no E's, only threes for alignment. And speaking of alignment, everything we endure on this journey of life is always to propel us into the highest version of ourselves. So wherever you are in this journey right now, just know you are right where you're supposed to be. Now, as we bring in insight for what it is coming towards you, Gemini, I want to break down exactly what we're doing. We're going to read the energy of what's going on in your present moment now. So today is August 20th, 2023. However, my apologies, today is August 19th, 2023. However, whenever this message finds you, it is the time that this energy is ready to align with you. So if you're from the future, this message still is for you in this very day. Especially with this tarot reading, I want to bring into your insight as well. This is my personal deck. This is a deck I created for mind, body, and soul alignment. So the terminology and everything is really going to just move towards that alignment of our higher selves. Now, we're going to read where your present energy is and what you can expect the energy coming and how it will propel you into your highest expectations. Because if we always see the glass half full, our reality will be as well. So thank you so much. Between these readings, I will bring insight with another deck as well, not created by me. But let's get into it. With the blessings of the source of all creation, I ask for your protection, your guidance, and the support of the highest vibrations that this reality has to offer us. I ask for insight of where the present energy is for those in the zodiac of Gemini, especially in that sun who are embodying it, and definitely where the energy is coming from in the next 2 weeks. That's really going to help to align in the highest expectations. I know in these words, the tongue holds so much power, so I thank you, and we shall be. Let's begin. Right. Okay. Awesome, Gemini. Let's really get into this. First of all, I hope your day is well once again. Where your current energy is, you're in the midst of some magician stuff, we're gonna call it. And magician doesn't mean you practice magic or anything of the magic realm, because really, to be honest, you're magic without even trying. Your mind is very powerful. Always keep that in mind. But definitely Gemini, I can see in this current moment, in your present energy, you're in this place where you're thinking about, you're really planning and strategizing out your next move. I want to say employment move, but just really okay, there's a shift going on. You want to add on, really you want to extend your income at this moment. Now you are really thinking so you can create that path to make that opening, okay? Whether it's you putting in those job applications or at the same time just enhancing your skills so you can be qualified for that promotion, just for that new niche that you're finding yourself getting into. Now, because this is going to bring you out your comfort zone a little more in this present energy, overall you may be feeling like things are a little blurry. You can't see things for what they truly are, right? We got the moon sign out here. But just know, right, when you stay in the depths of yourself, it's going to pop out. But I'm going to go ahead and clarify these cards for your present energy. All right, now let's see why there may be some confusion. Okay. All right. So Gemini, I do got a little insight of why overall, as you're moving within these core aspects of expanding your network, expanding your financial, abundance in this reality, as things feel hazy, it is correlated to just a completion. Okay, there's something you have ended, and it was for the higher good. And as this moment, as this experience is ending for you, you may feel a little aftershock of the energy is leaving behind as a residue. Okay, so there may be a little emotional baggage. Well, just, the feelings and the acknowledgement of past connections and relationships that are leaving, that are releasing. So as you're making these strides to do new things in this present energy, there's parts of you that are also leaving and diminishing. And you may feel like, an attachment to it, but ultimately you're not attached. What is happening, if you are thinking about it, it is releasing from your aura. It is releasing from that mind. So allow yourself, okay, you may feel overwhelmed during this time, but at the same time, take the moment to go within. Remember, you wouldn't experience anything that is meant to be greater outside or greater than you. Remember, if it aligned in your path, it is for you to overcome. You are much stronger than you give yourself the recognition for, Gemini. And that's the part also. Remember, you are an air sign on the outer shell. That means your mind, your logic is very good. So sometimes, as you're already strengthened in your logic, what it is that you have to tap into the actual feminine energy of everything else. But know that, allow yourself, what you're feeling is your heart opening. It can't be broken, it can't be anything else, it can only open. And when it's open, it's like a whole new realm is opening towards your healing journey. But please keep that in mind. That is beautiful, yes. Allow yourself to, you'll get over. Let me add that right here. Gemini, where this energy is coming at to help assist you in this present state is, we got death and six of soul. Okay, now what I like about these cards is, definitely it shows with the moon that you're feeling these feelings of overwhelming and just emotions. But remember, we are greater than our emotions. And even at this time, I'm telling you that this energy is leaving you, and that's why it's crossing your mind. What you're going to be experienced, what you are experienced in the next coming weeks, this energy is going to help you really go through this moment of rebirth. Okay, now I know death is transformation and rebirth, but at the same time, I got to speak on that Scorpio energy. So you can always check and see where the Scorpios are in your chart. Now, if you don't know, Gemini, you are definitely more than the sun sign. So I invite you to go check out your birth natal chart just to explore the more avenues that exist within us all, and you'll really see why things have to be the way they are on your journey. But not only are you going through a death, okay, from the outside it may be like, it's scary. No, what's happening is, as you're experiencing these emotions, this energy is really going to help you unveil that truth within yourself more than the truth. You're going through a conversion. Okay, it's been in the shop for a minute, but now the details are getting done. It's encoding within you, and the way that it's doing it is through this experience that you are experiencing in the present moment. But it is for your highest good. Sometimes we may experience a loss, but this loss, when you take the time to really tap into it, you're going to realize things have to leave for something to be replaced that's better. But yes, so you're going through the current energy. The energy coming to assist you is taking you through this moment of transformation and birth, because you will come out on top. You will come out victorious. You already are. You're going to see the beauty in the things you may have lost. And now to get into insight over all of that loss. Okay. All right, so the energy coming is going to let you know about the loss. So during that time, you may just be experiencing battles and challenges, but it is part of your transformation. This is like the final the final obstacles that are revealing itself to prove you worthy as that knight, as everything. Because remember, this is all to prove to you that you are more than capable. All right. And so at the same time, as you're going through this moment of challenges, it all deals with actual emotions of love. Remember, sometimes when people separate, it doesn't mean that there's something wrong with you. Sometimes on the journey, you have to understand that the love can only come from within you first. So when things seem out of balance and disharmonized, it's really a time to go back in with that reflection with yourself. So that is why this is death and transformation for you. Because taking the time to allow the things outside of you to release, and then you're alone with yourself, you're going to find so much beauty. So that energy is coming, and just know that it's to assist you, all right? And the highest expectations. Remember, you have dreams, you have goals, you have hopes and aspirations, Gemini. Not only are you getting to it, but there was a completion that needed to happen for you to propel into it. The words I always like to remember is, if you really love it, let it go. If you really love it, let it go. Overall, Gemini, as I'm reading, is all coming together. You love someone. You love something outside of you had so much love for. And at this time of your journey, even though you may have planned to do things with that person or that thing, and you had it all wrapped together in your head with the logic, and it didn't come to pass, know that that is not a depiction of your long-term effects, of your long-term standing. Know that even at the times when we feel like everything's on course and then suddenly it breaks apart, it is all part of the journey. You had to experience this. You have to experience this so you can really step into your power. True power comes with a price. And the price may seem immediate now. It may feel like there's a sense of urgency that develops around the problem. But remember, the universe, the source within you always knew what your goals and what your dreams are. And sometimes when there's something outside of us involved, we could be redirecting our energy somewhere else that's not going to help us get there. So look at this as temporary, because either way, you're going to overcome it, and you're going to see the beauty, the blessings in disguise, because this is a completion. It's a completion of this attachment that's going to free you. It's been a while since you really harnessed that freedom, and love is a lesson and a blessing. The same thing that you felt trapped you and engulfed you is actually going to free you, because true love is unconditional, Gemini. So you got this. But I'll clarify on that moment for you, okay? The completion. Okay, so this is completion. The source just at that time felt like he was distracted, he was hurried, the energy was scattering. And remember, you have these dreams, and that is where ultimately the source within you wants you to direct these dreams. And you still got the Wheel of Fortune coming for you. So even though things have to break apart, I didn't pull a tower, but even though things have to break apart, it was for your highest benefit. Now, overall, Ace of Mind, new beginnings. It's whatever you want it to be. Keep that in mind. But don't even rush trying to see what things are. Because right now, overall, you could feel like it's unclear, and you're still rethinking overall what it is you needed. But in order to overcome this, allow this present energy to take you. If you can feel it, you can heal it, Gemini. So just go through the motions. Go through this transformation and rebirth. You're not going to rise ultimately out tomorrow, but take the time to be in that moment. Take the time to feel everything And then you'll find the clarity that's going to help bring you out in the end result. But during that, to get there, I recommend you meditate. Just take time to find mindful activities and be in the moment of now and see where the source, remember, it's from within, wants you to be. Okay? Your self-discipline also moving forward is going to get better, but you're going to see where that discipline may have fell off in the past. And as you just take the time to reflect on that, Gemini, you're going to get to your highest, and you will be building that dream again. But as these dreams are now coming to you through the law of karma, right? That's why certain things have to fall away as it's doing that. You'll find your new beginning in no time. But if this message has aligned with you, feel free to like, comment, subscribe. But overall, no, you're in the right place at the right time. If you're looking for more holistic tools to help you on your journey, I do have a website called Informal Matters 777.com, just helping to connect to the source within. And definitely, you can be whatever you want to be in this lifetime. But until next time, I wish you the very best. And oh, Gemini, if you're looking for more insight, my favorite spot to read on is a life path number, because we're also more than our zodiacs. So, yes, I invite you, just check out the link below and you can find out more in no time. But until next time, I wish you the very best, Gemini. So much love going to you. And we release all else. But I am tears to know he's only 3.